Alright, season 13, episode 22, I believe. Penultimate episode of season 13 for Supernatural just went off, Exodus. And, like the title of the episode, that's what ended up happening towards the end there. I thought it was a decent episode. Definitely set up the finale for next week with, looks like everybody's going to be fighting Michael. And there shall be spoilers in this episode, so, or in this video, so be warned if you haven't watched yet. They're trying to figure out what to do, how to get everybody saved, get back to the portal. Have a little longer than they thought with the grace that Lucifer had provided last week. And saving my Sam last week. The Mother Mary kind of wanted to stay and help the fight there. And Sam and Dean weren't too thrilled about that, but they all came up with a plan to bring everybody back. Or as many as they could. Ended up getting 20 some people, plus or minus a few. Jack was struggling a bit to try and understand his father versus what Sam and Dean Castiel were kind of telling him, since he's not, Lucifer's not very trustworthy, but he still wanted to find out what his dad was about. It's interesting seeing some of the other characters in the other world, a different version of Earth. Of course, there's Charlie and Bobby who came through the portal, but there's also an alternate version of Castiel, and he fought Castiel, and Castiel won. Jack proved pretty handy versus some angels that set up a trap for Charlie and Catch, I think is his name. I keep wanting to call him Catchem. I think it's Catch, or Catch, something like that. I can never get his name straight. But there was a death. I'm not going to say who that was. I'll leave that one for you watching the episode. It was kind of not really expected, but kind of expected at the same time. Sad to see that person go, but I guess that's one of those ones that it meant something, but in the long term, you might not really miss them too much, even though they were a really good character. Lucifer's gonna be a little sneaky devil again, making deal with Michael, and they, with the group, Sam, Dean, Castiel, everybody going through the portal, that opens up a world where they can be in that world. I wondered if they're ever going to figure out a way to get Bobby back on the show, like more permanent basis, other than a few guest appearances here or there, like when they had to save him from hell, or they found him in the other world. But there's potential to have those characters come back, Charlie and Bobby, maybe a few others here and there. But hopefully next episode will be pretty good. It'll be interesting to see how they set up season 14, since they always seem to have some sort of a little bit of breadcrumbs that kind of tide you over to make you guess what's going to happen, try and guess what's going to happen. A little cliffhanger there. Like with a couple seasons ago with Mary being resurrected and Jack being born, and we'll see what happens with this one. This season so far, I thought there would be more Jack. But there's a little bit less of him than I had thought. But when he is on there, he's pretty powerful. Still don't think he's come around to his full potential yet as far as what he can do, what he realizes he can do. But I'm sure that'll be explored more in season 14. I don't see him kicking the bucket yet, since he's supposed to be super powerful. I have a feeling he'll be pretty important for the big fight coming up next episode with Michael. Seems like Lucifer and he find a way to get around things. Wonder if Lucifer's going to finally die. He's one of those people that just keeps coming back and back no matter what you do. But be interesting. This was an okay episode. Did a lot with plan for the future, or at least a bit. That doesn't sound like they're gonna have much time to prepare for Michael coming through, especially since Rowena closed the portal or just ran out. Whichever happened, she was managing to keep it kind of open for a bit. So between Rowena, Cass, Sam and Dean, Jack, a few others, it'll be interesting to see how they can hold off. Most powerful Archangel, I think, should be. I don't know if they'll be able to pull out Michael from their world since I think he's still in the cage and messed up, but it'll be interesting to see. Guess I'll call it here, and I'll see y'all next time.